Let's go. All right, guys. So I want to talk to you guys today about recruiting with confidence. Um, I am one of those coaches that started out and I thought that I was doing really, really well with, getting new people into my challenge groups. And then all of a sudden there became like a switch in my business. So I became Diamond about 3 months in as being a coach. And there was kind of this switch where all of a sudden I had to learn how to start talking more about the coach opportunity and learning how to really recruit coaches with confidence. Because like many of you guys, I had this really strong upline. So I was running a lot of groups with her, but I knew that I eventually had to take off and start running my own business and really start being able to build my own team. So I'm going to share with you guys just some things that I do and some things that you guys can do to kind of present yourself as a more confident individual, some tips that you guys can use when you're talking to people about the coaching opportunity. And I hope by the end of this that you guys can have some great takeaways and just be able to recruit your business with confidence, okay? Lauren, if you want to switch it for me. All right, so the number one thing, guys, is you have to believe in yourself. Okay, so this is obviously why we do personal development, because of the fact that we have to strengthen our minds. You guys are doing something absolutely incredible. You guys understand that you're going to work, really hard for a couple of years to be able to have those dreams, those aspirations, that life of freedom. And a lot of people don't really understand that. Okay, so you're definitely going against the grain here. You're definitely a black sheep in this area. And so I want to make sure that you guys understand how important it is to be confident within yourself and also within the products. So if you guys have ever, start that product on day one, finish it for the 21 days, follow the meal plan, pretend that you are in those test groups so that you guys can be really confident in the products. By building up your own belief system, and also building up the belief within the products, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to be able to talk to people about what it is you're doing, okay? So those actions are going to really help build up your confidence. All right, go ahead. Next one, Lauren. All right, so I want you guys to think about, before you do any posts, who is your ideal coach? Who is that person that you really want to have on your team? Who is that dream team coach of yours? And so that every time you guys are posting on social media, you're posting to that coach. So for myself, I'm a mom, so I talk to moms. I'm somebody that's more of that spiritual entrepreneur. I like yoga. I'm just more into the mindset shift, I guess, that came along with this business. So I tend to attract people that are go-getters, people that are doing personal development, people that want more within their lives. I also have a history of anorexia and bulimia, and so a lot of times my story is about, self-love and self-worth, and I talk about that a lot in my posts as well. And so that is who I'm talking about all the time. So I want you guys to think of, 10 qualities of who that ideal coach is. Okay, who is that person that you want to work with, that you want to have on your team? Where does this person shop? What does this person do right now for a living? And so you guys can start to begin to really start communicating with that person on your timeline, almost like you guys are having a one-on-one conversation with them. Okay, go ahead, next screen, babes. All right, so I always tell my coaches, what is those 3 to 5 things that define who you are as an individual? Are you somebody that's into makeup? Are you into fashion? Are you into fitness? Are you into your faith? Maybe you're a mom of twins. Maybe your kids play soccer or play hockey. Maybe you yourself, you like to dance, or maybe you you go skiing like I do. Those are all things that are definitely really, really important that you continue to talk about, because what happens is people come to your timeline and they're going to check you out, right? They're going to want to know, who are you as an individual? And I tell my coaches all the time, but we're not Beachbody, we're not Shakeology, right? So there's so much more to you. And as you're adding in people onto your timeline, different social media areas, they're going to want to know who you are. So make sure that you have those 3 to 5 things that define you, and they're talking about those often on your social media platforms. All right, next. Okay, so the 3 types of posts that I do to find coaches: 1, challenge group posts; 2, lifestyle posts; 3, coach opportunity posts. Go ahead, next page. So here's just an example of a challenge group post. So I normally like to have myself within my challenge group post, but maybe you're a new coach. Maybe it's like the test group for 22-minute hardcore, but like we did not have, most of us anyways, did not have the opportunity to trial that program before. Whenever there's a test group, I always use the test group photos that are included, unless I was in a test group, but I haven't been one. So if you were in one, obviously the information would be a lot more valuable. But if not, this is why they have coaches in test groups. So I will use other people's transformations when it comes to like test groups so that people can see what these programs are all about. Obviously, you guys, you are the face of your business. So any kind of pictures that you can have for you, get used to taking those selfies to advertise for your challenge groups. Any kind of your own transformations are going to be much more powerful. Okay, next, this is a lifestyle post that I like to do. I get to like to show people, what is my life like because of Beachbody. As many of you guys know, we are going on a cruise here, most of us, leaving on Friday, and so I've been packing, and I never had the opportunity to really travel with Beachbody. I would go to the beach with my kids all the time, but beyond that, like my husband and I had never gone on any trips, and so my very first trip that I went on was with Beachbody, and I went on the cruise 2 years ago. And so now I get to travel all the time with Beachbody, and traveling is my absolute passion. I definitely am more of a free spirit. I need to get out. I need to travel. And I've always kind of felt that landing here in Pittsburgh kind of like, I don't know, kind of stuff in my soul, I guess. So I grew up by the beach. I want to go back to the beach. It's kind of my philosophy. So I get to travel a lot because of Beachbody. And I like to show people that because there's a lot of people that like to travel. This last year, we were able to buy a ski house for our family. It's something that we really, really wanted to do, to have time where it's just family time, right? Everybody's unplugged. Somewhere you can kind of set your mind free. And so this last year, we bought a place to go skiing. And so I like to show people, like, this was not my life, you guys, 3 years ago whatsoever. Also community, right? Community within our teams is absolutely huge. So any kind of pictures that you can show of you and your team and times you guys have been together is going to really help showcase, the Beachbody lifestyle. So if you're somebody, you're like, well, I'm just starting as a coach and I don't have as many, pictures like you do to be able to show. We have quarterly Super Saturday events you guys could all be at. For example, taking a picture of even this, of us all meeting together on this fabulous Wednesday to be able to talk and educate ourselves is another thing that you guys could be able to do. Just maybe pictures of you guys like within your challenge groups too, like just being able to show the support and the accountability. That's just some other areas that you guys can do to showcase that lifestyle. Go ahead, next page. And then lastly is my coach opportunity post. So I just quick grabbed 2 posts. But I know that every single one of our teams runs coach open houses. I know for my team, I run them twice a month. You guys might do them more frequently. But this is just another way that I like to show people what my team is all about and kind of give them that pass into coaching. As you guys can tell, I'm kind of selective in the way that I choose my pictures for a particular reason. So this picture here, the one on the left with the coach open house tomorrow, that really is showcasing the community within my tribe, the girls that are part of my team. This is one of the reasons why I like to use this particular picture when I talk about my coach opportunity. This picture here on the right is, it kind of shows that girl boss attitude, right? So I want people that kind of have that more entrepreneurial style, somebody that's business minded, somebody that wants to create an at-home business, right? So the marketing that I do is already setting myself out for a particular individual of who I really want to work with on my team. Okay, so just think about that when you guys are creating your who do you want to work with? Do you want to attract fitness professionals? Do you want to attract stay-at-home moms? Do you want to attract nurses? If so, use that within your wording and within the pictures that you use. And it's back to me again. Hey guys, I don't know what happened to Lauren, but hey, can you share that, Lauren? The next thing that I was actually going to show you, if we can get Lauren. I don't know where she is. The next thing that I was going to actually talk to you guys about was after you guys have those 3 posts, we were going to go into, I believe there was a shared. Hey, Lauren. Let me message her. Oh, no, she's frozen.
I'm back. Oh, my God. How confused. Idiot. Okay, I'm coming back.
All right. No big deal. We just roll with the punches around here, right? This just shows you. Anybody can do this, guys. Okay, so she's shopping at Tory Burch. Next. All right, next slide. Okay, so now you guys have people that are interested in coaching. What do? So I think that it's important that, first of all, you guys take the reins and decide, is this someone that you want on your team? Okay, super, super important. I like to attach Woofu applications to my posts because I want to be able to, first of all, learn more about this person, and second of all, decide, is this a good person for my team? As you guys know, we spend a lot of time mentoring our coaches. We have our particular type of person that you want to work with. And so I want you to really take ownership of that responsibility of, you are interviewing people. You are not desperate, okay? You want to focus on building a genuine relationship with them. Make sure you're listening to what their needs are. Connect with them, uplift them, and praise them for what it is that they want to do. Beginning a new business is scary for a lot of people. I know that it was really scary for me. It took me 3 different times of my coach asking me to become a coach, and then it took me like 2 weeks with me holding the link after she sent me it before I actually ever signed up. And so I think that being confident, letting them know that, you know, there's a lot of information in the beginning, that you're going to be overwhelmed, like you got to treat your business like a business, and setting those expectations up front with your coaches is really, really important. All right, next page. Great. 2 ears, 1 mouth. So you definitely want to spend more time listening to these people that particularly want to be a part of your team than actually talking. So a lot of the interview process when you're talking to people is you listening. You know, what do they need within their life? What is that why that they are going to tell you? And you're only going to know that by asking questions, right? So ask questions about their family, their occupation, their recreation, what they like to do for fun. You know, make sure you understand who this individual really is as an and what they really want to achieve out of the opportunity. Oftentimes when you listen, you guys are going to hear those whys that come out, okay? Second of all, sign, strength, interests, goals, and needs. What are their strengths? What interests them about this business? What kind of goals do they want to set for themselves? Because remember that this is all that you can do is guide them along the way. And what do they need to achieve out of this? You know, if somebody wants to spend $140 in a challenge pack and they're like, I have to get my money back the first month, it's important for you guys to know that. So make sure you understand what their needs are. How quickly do they want to get this business up and running? Okay, next. All right, next is the process. So I want you to make sure that you have a strong recommendation for what program they're going to do, because the program that they're going to start with is what is going to set them up for success, right? So we want to make sure that we're giving them a program that they can use that's going to get them into that challenge group. I know, I believe you guys all do this, but with my team, I get my coaches, they start in a challenge group with me right away, because their fitness is just as much as part of this process of success, and making sure that they feel good. So make sure they sign up for the challenge pack. Make sure you give them a strong recommendation, and let them know that you are going to focus on their health and fitness in the challenge group. And then assume the sign up, you guys. So I always tell my whenever I'm talking to somebody, like, you know, so once you get started, you know, here's what we're going to do. And I already include the language of, you are going to get started right away within our new within our new coach training. And you are also going to be receiving, an email from me, as well as access to our team site, and myself, and they're going to talk with the community. So make sure that they understand that there's this huge value behind them signing up, and that you are already letting them know what's going to happen after the process. Number 3, like, really be that leader. So take control of the conversation. You have to lead the sign up. You can't just assume that they're going to know how to sign up by themselves. You know, I like to tell my coaches, you know, on page 1, you're going to go to the sign up area, and you're really going to want to make sure that you create a login that somebody can recognize. You know, page 2 is where you're going to choose your challenge pack. We chose a 21-day fix because you really wanted to focus on your nutrition. You can also choose the flavor of your Shakeology. Here's what we talked about. Page 3 is where you're going to have your information. So I really walk them through so that they understand exactly what it is. I even do this so they know what to expect when I send them the Coach mobile app. Okay? Do not squirm when talking about the price. You guys, there are hardly any businesses out there that you can start for $140. I started my business for $140, and that's just totally mind-blowing to me that we have an opportunity that can get somebody in incredible shape, give them awesome nutrition, also give them a business opportunity that creates freedom for $140. So do not squirm about talking to the price. This is absolutely priceless, and I would pay $140 over and over and over and over again. Okay? Be sincere about, you know, the fears that they might have, acknowledge that within the process, and then again, refer back to forming them if there's any problems, and then signing up. All right.
Hey, Alyssa, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Could everybody mute their lines, or could you go ahead and be the hand of God and mute everybody's lines, please? We have a lot of feedback and noise.
Well, I don't think I can do it.
You can do that because you are able to go to participants and you're able to mute all.
Okay. Good?
Yes. So everyone needs to stay muted because we have phone calls and babies and everything. But now we can hear Alyssa. Yay!
All right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes. And I'm going to mute now.
Okay. All right. So keep it really simple. I know I basically tell my coaches, you know, you want to do your invites. You're not asking, your job is to extend the opportunity to people. That is your job really as a coach, is build those relationships and extend the opportunity without worrying about what the outcome is going to be on the other side. When you really look at this business like as a gift, man, I get so excited, and I think that people that don't want to do it are a little bit crazy. But hey, I'm not here to convince anybody to sign up with me. Okay? So if you give your prospects a lot of things to think about, you're going to hear that they have a lot of things to think about. So keep it really, really simple. Make sure that they've either watched a video or listened to a call or a coach opportunity call before you continue the conversation with them. A lot of times as a newer coach, you know, maybe you might not be confident in presenting the business opportunity, and that's okay. Your sponsors all have coach opportunities or webinars that you can send to somebody. They will be able to explain the process. So don't use that as one of your excuses, okay? The other thing is get on the phone. I love to get on the phone with people that are interested in becoming a coach on my team, because then I can really get to know them. It's a lot more authentic. It's more red carpet treatment. I can kind of treat that as a little bit as like the GSR, where I really know kind of what that why is. And then you guys position yourselves as a 15-star diamond top coach, okay? I want you to really visualize what your success is in this business and where you are going, because your vision, your passion, your confidence is going to have more people join you than anything else. Okay, if you're talking like that leader, people are going to look at you like a leader. You could be an emerald coach and your audience has no idea the difference between an emerald coach and a 15-star diamond coach. Okay, same thing between a diamond and a star diamond. Your audience does not know that. So it's going to be in the position that you guys take with yourselves, as well as being passionate and confident about what it is that you're doing, and people are going to follow you to the ends of the earth, okay? Also, remember that you guys are a person of value, okay? You do not need to convince anybody of your awesomeness. Understand that. You guys are incredible individuals. You guys are doing things that is life-changing to the world around you, and you are not here to convince somebody. If somebody doesn't want to do it, that's their opinion. That's their choice, okay? So I just want you to know that you're not here to convince anybody, and that you basically have a gift, and if somebody wants to take it, awesome. And if they don't, you keep offering your gift to others. Okay, next. All right, so let's just make this super simple. 8 steps to sign up. You share the business. Compliment them on, whatever is going on their page. Begin to form those relationships by asking those questions, okay? Send them a video, a webinar, or a coach up call. Then ask for the follow-up. So I will traditionally send them a coach up call. And then I will say, here is a 30-minute coach up call. I'm going to talk to you, reach out in the next 2 days, and I'm going to follow up. So I give them the time frame, whether it's 24 hours, whether it's 2 days, and let them know that I am going to be following up with them. Therefore, when I go to do the follow-up, it's not strange. It's not odd. Okay? From there, if they want to get on the phone, I get on the phone with them. Again, address any fears and objections. And I like to sign them up if I can, if there's time, right on the phone. If not, then I will send them the link. Okay. Simple, right?
I don't know how, babe.
Next page. Okay.
Donna, just mute your phone. Just press the mute button on your own phone.
Where is it at, babe? Sorry.
Just when you mute a call. Or Alyssa will mute you.
I'm trying. Because I'm pushing.
Okay, this is like a great call. All right.
Woo!
We're doing good, guys. This is what happens. Plan a call. I got a birthday party today. I got a pack for 5 people. I'm losing my mind. Alrighty, so tips for success. Emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. I've told you guys this before, but it is not your job to convince people to become coaches. You want people on your team that are just excited as the opportunity as you are. So again, offer this opportunity like you're offering coffee and dessert at a restaurant. That's what I tell my coaches all the time. They kind of changed it to offering margaritas, but whatever. You're just offering something to somebody as you're a waitress, and if they say yes or they say no, you need to detach yourself from the outcome. Focus on helping them and making a positive impact. So I think that it's really important that, in the beginning, you can kind of see and visualize what their success is going to look like. How, by knowing what their why is, by knowing why they want to get involved with this, how can you show them how this is going to make a difference within their lives? Again, assume the sign up, you guys. I always, I know that this is just such an amazing, incredible opportunity. Your confidence, your passion, your drive is what is going to connect people to you. And so anytime somebody talks to you, assume that sign up. I always like to talk like it's our team, because it's not just my team. Again, they get you and they also get your team. So you guys are all on top teams within Beachbody. Your coaches are going to be receiving the same training, the same mentorship that you guys have. Our teams being in the top of the company is because the team's success. Okay, it is not me, it's not Lauren, it's not Brandy. It is our team success and our collaborative effort. So leverage the team success. Okay, it's super, super important that people understand that this is a team thing. Okay, if they are holding back, ask what's holding them back. Use those direct questions. Be a good listener, like I already mentioned before. You guys want to have 2 ears, 1 set of eyes. Again, it's all about that why power. Practice makes perfect, just like how you guys got started with talking about your challenge groups that you guys run, and you guys got really, really good with that. All of a sudden now you're going to get really, really good with talking about coaching, but don't ever wait till you're running, because I don't want to see you guys scrambling and being like, man, like my business isn't taking off like it should have. Well, your business is only going to take off when you guys start to recruit coaches. So come from a place of confidence and know that you have the opportunity to change this person's life. All right, I think that's it. Right, Lauren? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, stop the screen share, girl.
Good.
Bueno. All right, so All right, guys, so I just wanted to show you guys that anything is possible. Look, we just got on the call. It's Wednesday before we're about to leave. We had to switch from YouTube. We had to come here. We had to throw up slides. Other people, you know, the whole business is just about like failing forward over and over and over again and just confidently chase your dreams, you guys. If there's things that you guys want to do, if there's coaches, if there's dream prospects out there that you guys want to recruit, you guys have to be the ones to ask them. Okay, because if you don't ask them, somebody else is going to ask them. So be proactive in your business, take that confident stance. And I just challenge you guys all today, go out there and do the scary things, okay? Get uncomfortable and just keep feeling your way forward like we're doing today. I'll open this up for any questions for just a couple minutes.
And we have this, and Alyssa's slides are available. So we'll put those in our Dropbox for you guys. They're awesome.
All right, do you guys have any questions? You guys can unmute your line individually if you need to.
And you can use the chat box too. Did you see? How
do I start the lifestyle pics before it's your lifestyle? So I remember being a diamond coach and being like, I'm going to be a top coach. I remember visualizing that and telling myself that I didn't know how I was going to make this work, but I was going to make it work. I didn't care, because I wasn't going to go back to work what I was doing. So I was kind of one of those people that was like, I'm not going to be a laughing stock. Here I am. This is what I'm going to do. The train's leaving the station. Are you coming with me? And so I pretty much, like, that's the attitude that I had. That's still kind of the attitude that I have, because I know that I'm not stopping. And so I think that that's the important thing. Like, project what you are doing in your business to other people. It kind of goes back to, people aren't going to know if you're an emerald or you're a star diamond coach. You know, they're going to feel your confidence. You're going to feel your passion. So where are you taking yourself? Where are you taking your business? Share your visions. Share your vision board. Share the things that you want to do and the goals that you guys have for your life. Next question. Any other questions you guys have?
She's like, I got a birthday party and I got packed for 5 people.
Yeah. I have one quick question.
Yeah.
So when it comes to, trying to get coaches to join my team, lately, like, I've had a few people who I just keep following up with, and I just feel like it makes me look kind of desperate. Like, even though I'm not, I am the type of person who's like, I'm looking for the right people. So clearly those are people who are obviously not that passionate about joining my team. At what point do you just let it go, or do you just continue following up, or how does that work for you?
So I will invite people. I create like an interest list on Facebook. So I'll have like a March interest list of who my coach prospects are. And I'll invite them, like, probably towards the end of March, because I need to build up a relationship with them a little bit. And then towards the end of March, I will invite them. And the ones that say no or don't respond to me, I will put them on a list for like the next month. And then I'll also kind of stay in touch and see what's still going on with their life. So I look at like that initial invite is just like, I just planted a seed. Not that many people will ever tell me no on the first time, or yes, the first time that I ask them. Now, sometimes they'll say, yeah, they want to join my sneak peek or listen to the coach app or something like that. But most of the time, it's like the key is really in the follow-up. So, I would ask them again. And, sometimes, like, if you just, maybe you might not have a feel like they're not even good enough, like not good enough, but a good fit for your team either. Like, the more that you kind of get to know them, I always look at it too, like it just could be like a blessing in disguise if they never did join my team, because maybe we're just completely opposites,
Yeah, totally. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions, guys? No? Okay. I just really want you guys to know, like, I just really hope that this really helps you, so that you guys don't not invite to the coaching opportunity, because it's so unbelievably beautiful. And I just don't want you guys to be those coaches that are like, oh man, I should have done this or I should have done that. Because I know that we've all had that, where we look back at the end of the year and we're like, man, I should have like worked harder at this, or I really should have, recruited more coaches and put myself out there a little bit more. So I'm trying to really be proactive with this now, so that you guys can all be elite coaches this year. You guys can all have the things that you want to have and say you guys accomplished by the end of the year. So recruit it with confidence, and just understand you guys have this beautiful gift to be able to give to other people. Okay? I'm going to wrap this up, and if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I can answer them for you guys, like in video or something like that, okay? So thanks for joining me. I'm sorry for the crazy hassle,